Here we go.
Starting on the ground with Herbert. And he'll hope that this is not a sign of what's in store as he has to fight just to get back to the line of scrimmage. On second down, here's Fields. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
So many times we've seen him trying to escape the pocket and do something with his legs, but in this case, the pressure was too intense and he made the wise choice to just get rid of the football and make sure no one was going to get it.
Throwing on third down, Fields. And that's going to be incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Here comes Grant on the return. Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
At their own 23-yard line.
Let's go. Ready.
They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. And he'll take it forward for about 5 up to the 28-yard line. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give him the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
A loss on that play, and now third down gets tougher. 3rd and 6. You look at this Bears defense. This crew against the pass, issues at times. Ranked number 24, Charles, in the NFL.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even both. They definitely need some help in the secondary.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Thompson Robinson will look to throw. He'll go up top here for Hamler. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Tyreek Stevenson picks it off. And the return across midfield and to the 46-yard line.
Well, it's not the first time we've seen him give one up here during his rookie season. And in this case, zone coverage forced the mistake. He's made some strides week to week in how he's handling the different type of coverages that he's seeing. But clearly, there's some growing still to do.
Here we go, Spike.
On 1st and 10, it's Herbert. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Big Siaki Ika getting back there and hitting him for a loss.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on 1st and 2nd down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. From the gun, here's Fields. And he will find the open man. It's DJ Moore. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. And it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice 1st down. Drive keeps moving.
On first down, Fields. There's a short throw. It's caught by Komet. Only able to gain a couple there, and that's going to bring up second down. Well, this defense very strong in that victory from a week ago.
And they needed to be, because the game was a game we don't see very often anymore. Low scoring, slugging it out in the trenches. One play can make the difference type of a game, and each play took on more importance, and they got it done.
Ball at the 23, second and 8.
11.
Fields buying time to his left. Open man left side. It's the tight end Tunyon. And down inside the 15 he goes. His first catch there. Good for 10 yards and a first down.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
Herbert powering up the middle. And here he'll get it down to the 7. Now a timeout called for by the defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. If you start assessing what went wrong last week, Charles, in their loss, had nothing to do with the ground game. They ran it well.
And you also have to say to yourself as a team, don't go away from what worked. That's not the reason the game was lost. Running the football over time, when you do it consistently, usually translates into wins.
And they're hoping to do it consistently here. Second down, they go back to Herbert. And the Bears are going to have it first and goal as he'll take this down to about the 3.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
Herbert going to be stopped before he can get moving forward as he'll lose a couple back to the 5-yard line. Here's Fields. Rolling to his right. Toward the pylon, but it's incomplete.
I like the play call. Roll him out, give him a chance to run it or throw it. In this situation, he decided to fling it, but couldn't find his man open.
A big play forthcoming. Here's third and goal. Here's Fields. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing fourth down.
Well, they're going to try this. They need 5 full yards to hit the end zone here on fourth and goal, but they're going for it. They snap it to Fields. And it's incomplete. They could not convert, and they turn it over. The fourth down pass from the 5 falls incomplete, and the ball will go over on the goal line stand. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. That opening drive ended with the INT. It didn't lead to points, but still not the way they were hoping to begin the game.
How about going and telling your defense, thank you, a huge thank you. You said didn't lead to points, stalled off that drive. Now they've got a chance to redeem themselves and maybe reward their defense a little bit by putting some points on the board on this one.
Now a second and 10. Throwing. Thompson Robinson. Open man Hamler. That's complete. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on, because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short gain.
3rd and 4. Out of the gun, Thompson Robinson. And that will be incomplete. They couldn't hook up. And what's going to be the final play of this first quarter? On fourth down on is Corey Bojorquez to punt. Dante Pettis deep for Chicago. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. That's taken on the 25. They'll call that a 61-yard punt. He got all of that one. And the Bears take over.
First and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And partner, I'm going to make a quick pivot here and ask you to play general manager. It's well documented they're last in the league in offense, number 32. What changes might they make?
And this is where you have to be almost like a chess master as a general manager, because you have a few things at your disposal that you need to use. Obviously the draft, free agency, maybe you can make some trades, but also look at your practice squad. Have you been grooming players to promote and give them an opportunity to play as well? That way you start to supplement as well as replace guys that need it.
Looking to throw on second down, Fields. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down.
I'll tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, there's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
From the gun on third down, Fields. He had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
How about the show put on by these two defenses in this first half? The fireworks don't have to be just offensively. Neither one of them giving an inch, and that's good coverage once again there to force another fourth down.
And that hits at the 6 and carries into the end zone for a touchback. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. We've seen both of these offenses still sort of in that figuring things out phase, but I suspect some action on the scoreboard soon as they start out here first and 10. Here's a second and 5 now from the 25.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5 at the 25-yard line.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Thompson Robinson down to throw. It's caught. Cooper. Room past the 35. And he's going to get this to the 40-yard line. Cooper's first catch, and good for a first down.
That's good for a first and 10 at the
To throw is DTR. That's out to Chubb, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
And once more, it's Thompson Robinson. He'll find Schwartz, complete right side. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another first and 10. Now here's a throw. It's complete. And a gain of 5. And that'll bring up second down.
Okay, ready?
At the 31-yard line.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Let's go.
Thompson Robinson sliding out of the pocket. Pass caught by his running back, Nick Chubb. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the ring. Chubb is into the end zone. Touchdown. Now Cade York for the extra point. It's up and good, and it'll give his guys a 7-0 lead. Out timeout is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a first down. Nowhere for Fields to turn, and down he goes. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up second.
In every game we talk about what are going to be the keys as we go into it. Maybe that's a key for their defense today. Pressure the quarterback and make sure you play a good zone defense behind them, and they get their first sack of the contest.
Here's Fields now on second down. Trying to fit it into Moore, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 23-yard line.
On first down, Thompson Robinson going out wide, finds Chubb. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
Brings up second and 3.
On second down, Thompson Robinson. A throw left side, hauled in by Hamler. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. Thompson Robinson now. The quick slant caught. That's good for a gain of 6. Second and goal. Sticking to the air, hits Thompson Robinson. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Touchdown! Anthony Schwartz, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Condors go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point by York is up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together.
Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked off by Martin Emerson. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. First and 10, Thompson Robinson. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. So the ball's moved to about the 1 after the penalty, first and goal.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Mustang 19.
The DTR going to throw it here. Touchdown! Nick Chubb with another touchdown, number 24 on the year. And the Condors will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point by York is up and good. And that makes the score 21-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here we go.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. I don't think they need to be reminded of the situation here. I mean, the clock is dwindling. 3-score deficit waiting for them at halftime unless they can get something on the board here before intermission. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. Back to throw, Fields. And he's going to be intercepted for the third time thus far. Picked off by Kelvin Joseph. And a potential turning point as they'll get the football in very good field position late in this first half.
They'll take over first down 10 at the 46-yard
Thompson Robinson to throw on first down. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by Jalen Johnson. And the Bears will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
A tough adjustment to the NFL throughout his rookie season, and his problem with turnovers is only exacerbated by his early showing today. That's a couple for him here in this first half, and he's cleared the double-digit mark for the entire season.
Looking deep here from Mooney. And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. Picked off by Kelvin Joseph, and he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Bears nothing.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. Here's Jakeem Grant from his end zone. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
They'll take over first down and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. First down, here's Thompson Robinson. He'll get this to Chubb out of the backfield. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. So 8 yards on the completion there, and they'll be left with second and a couple.
8 yards on the pickup brings up second and 2.
And Chubb will try the middle here. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Play action, now Thompson Robinson. And he will find his man Schwartz. That's complete. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for first and 10. Flushed out right.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain. They'll run with Chubb. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Nick Chubb with his 13th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Condors take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point by York is up and good. And that makes the score 28-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Ebner going to elect to bring this out of the end zone here. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. A CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history. That's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
Hey, partner, you know as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, That's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one.
Throwing on third down, Fields. And oh my goodness. Oh, they try a lateral on the return, and now the ball's loose. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. So it goes as a fumble, but the key thing, not a fumble loss.
Yeah, that stat's big, isn't it? I mean, I remember watching teams play. The ball might be on the ground a number of times during the game, but the other team doesn't get it. That's a huge difference in the ball game. And in this case, they were able to retain possession. And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
Here's 2nd and 10. On 2nd down, a run with Herbert. They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves them with a 3rd and 7 ahead. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Here's Fields. Eluding the pressure right. And he will not throw it away. He goes out of bounds, well shy of the line of scrimmage, so that's a sack. That winds up being a 4-yard loss and leads to 4th down.
So when the defense complains about having to do pursuit drills in the heat of training camp, plug in this play. Excellent pursuit. Force the quarterback out of the pocket. He ends up trying to run for it. Instead, he goes out of bounds and loses yardage. That goes down as a sack for the defense.
Yeah, he was looking for the check-up bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by Jalen Johnson. And the Bears are going to get the football there as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. Now Herbert to start the drive. And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield. And now they're in the hurry-up. From the 50, here's Fields. He's going to look deep for more. And now here is another interception. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. They begin this drive with Chubb, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Panthers 60, Panthers 60. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Go.
Thompson Robinson from his end zone. And he gets it to his running back, Nick Chubb. Now he's loose again. He may go. Nick Chubb. And all the way in for the touchdown. Nick Chubb. He has career touchdown number 78, tying it with both Eddie George and Frank Gifford on the all-time list. And the Condors are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by York is up and good. And that makes this 35-0 now. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Well, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable now. A win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
They'll run it here. This is Deontay Foreman. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a Bears first down. Final minute now of the third quarter.
First down, Chicago.
On first down, it's Fields. And boy, another ill-advised throw there, as that will wind up incomplete.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already, and it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
Here's Fields. Steps away to his left. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. First and 10. Now it's Fields. He'll fire deep, looking for more. And got his man complete. Touchdown Bears. DJ Moore, 44 yards. And the Bears are able to eat in just a bit to this sizable deficit. He's tough to contain as it is, but in man coverage with a pretty deep pass downfield, really tough to contain.
And it's so difficult because every play you've got to consider he might try and run past you. So your goal as a defensive back is to give him plenty of cushion, meaning lots of space between you and him. If he wants to catch the short stuff, come up and secure the tackle, hit him a bunch during the game, and try and keep him in front. If you turn your head for a second, if your concentration wanes, he just takes off and goes. And I think that's what we just saw there.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Still well in control of this ball game, despite giving up that touchdown a moment ago.
Let's go, let's go, let's go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
A loss of a yard.
We're off to the fourth quarter here in Week 15. Happy holidays to all. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Ready, ready.
Ball at the 24 and a 2nd and 11.
Ready.
And again, it's Chubb. And here's another tackle made at the line, so they're converging well on the football now. Officially nothing on that one, no gain, so they're left with still 10 to go on third down.
Warriors 70.
Throwing, Thompson Robinson. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete. Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And it's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the... And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Kelvin Joseph. So first and 10 now from the 30. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll be tackled just past the 35 at the 36. And they're going to speed things up here. Second down, here's Chubb again. And space tough to come by there as he'll get maybe a yard to the 37. This offense so far on third down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This time it's 3rd and 3. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th. And on now is the punter as he's on to kick it away.
It's 4th down.
And this one hits at the 3 and then bounds into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to... And now here is another interception. Picked up by Juan Thornhill. But such a costly interception, nearly a pick six, but now they're so close they are knocking on the door for a touchdown.
And I never want to get on any team for being aggressive because that's part of what their makeup is, and oftentimes it's successful. But in this case, you've got to be selective about it and make sure you take care of the football. That interception almost cost them 6 points. Now their defense has to run onto the field, probably give them the
touchdown! Nick Chubb, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Condors are closing in on win number 10 as they extend this fourth quarter lead. Extra point by York is up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Ebner going to elect to bring this out of the end zone here. And they're going to start in a hole as he's brought down at the 11th.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Fields throw complete here to Komet. Short completion, just 4 yards, and that will bring up second down. Now Fields. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Flush to his right. And this will be incomplete. Boy, can you believe this? That one probably should have been picked too. Instead, it's fourth down.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
Fourth down. Fields has to have this one. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Bears tried it on fourth down, unable to convert. And now the football's going to go over, already being placed at the 15-yard line. And he takes us down to about the 12 for a gain of 3.
Yeah, that wasn't a big run, just a short one there. But guess what? Sometimes you treat it like boxing. You throw that jab out there, and you throw it again, then you come with a big punch later. Maybe they're just trying to set him up.
And here he'll get it down to the 7. And quickly, they get to the line. They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And he'll be taken down after a short gain as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. He needed 2, he got 1, and that's going to leave him with fourth down and a yard.
On the jump. Let go.
They'll run for it. Chubb. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. This is Chubb on the toss, and he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. The York on now for the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that brings up third and a full 10 yards. Play action. It's Fields. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to need a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
And once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. No choice but to go. Here's fourth down now. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have the Bears first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. No reason not to try it there. And they do indeed convert on fourth. Fourth down, trailing in the fourth quarter. They felt compelled to go for it, and they got it.
Well, I'd look down at my play sheet, and what I would find, plays have been successful throughout the game that have worked in the distance you need, and that's exactly what they got done.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
Here we go, son.
Second and 10.
Easy.
Fields now to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10. To the air again, Fields. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's fourth down. And here we go on fourth down. Fields. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the ball will go over on downs on the short side of the field. That one looks like he'll throw here. They set up the screen to Chubb. And he'll take this for a short gain on what will prove to be the final play of this ball game. So plenty of smiles for the folks here as they head for the exits. It's a victory for their hometown guys. And you've got to say, CD, it was the defense who had a big part in the W.
Well, without question, when you force 4 turnovers, you get to enjoy the spoils of victory, don't you? It's rare that you force 4 turnovers and lose a ball game. That's
Whole club selling out of hitter doing stadiums. Gold diggers don't come around, they don't survive my radius. I keep it too real for real, and that's that made me rich. That's what made me rich. Hustling, that's what made me rich. Yeah, whole club selling out of hitters doing stadiums. Small business don't come around, they don't survive my radius. All I talk about, and that's what really made me rich. Hustling, that's what made me rich. That's what made me rich. The whole club. My clown way too white to be shooting in the ops. I'm sleeping good at night, see the door don't got no locks. To be spiteful, she best friends with the ops. You need better stop. Standing on my money, dog. Please don't get the involved. Ain't nobody running off. Rules to the basics. I can't be no son-in-law. I can't take the summer off. I make it look good and all, but this is no vacation. All the goons, they respect me and I know it. Watch your words and your tone, you not a part. My advice, please don't try to be heroic. Let me know they whole club selling out of hitter doing stadiums. Gold diggers don't come around, they don't survive my radius. I keep it too real for real, and that's what made me rich. That's what made me rich. Hustling, that's what made me rich. Yeah, whole club selling out of hitters doing stadiums. Small business don't come around, they don't survive my radius. All I talk about, and that's what really made me rich. Hustling, that's what made me rich. That's what made me rich. Never had a mentor. Only jail. I'm fresh up out the gutter, I don't know if you can tell. I'm hustling for everything I do for legacy. You can call me any type of day, my dog, I never sleep. The only rule I got is if we don't embarrass me. I write down my problems, then record it just for therapy. Just for clarity. Old clubs selling out of here to doing stadiums. Gold diggers don't come around, they don't survive my radius. I keep it too real for real, and that's what made me rich. That's what made me rich. Hustling, that's what made me rich. Hey, old clubs selling out of here to doing stadiums. Small business don't come around, they don't survive my radius. All I talk about, and that's what really made me rich. Hustling, that's what made me rich. That's what made me rich. The whole club.